Hello and welcome to another instructional video on the MiSTer. Today we're going to show you how to set up the Commodore 64. In a previous video, which should be in this playlist, number 2 I think, I showed how to copy files onto the MiSTer. So I'm not going to show that here. You'll have to look on there if you need questions on how to do that. So we're going to trust that you already know how to do that, or you're going to go back and watch that as far as how to copy files over. So this is the MiSTer setup, and we're going to go into computer in just a moment here. I do want to recommend if you're looking for how to get C64 games, apparently there's a collection called OneLoad 64. Do a search for that, maybe you'll find it, and find some games that are compatible, compatible format for the MiSTer. Anyway, on with it. So here's the computer. And then we're going to go down and select Commodore 64. I think it's C64. Yep, C64. And it's booting up. There you go. So it's ready. And that's pretty much it. Now there are several different kinds of files. There's the PRG files, which I'm not going to show you today, but those are sound files like music files and stuff. You can find them. There's archives somewhere. You can do a search for them and find some. The SID chips are famous for being very good at music, so that's why you would want to get those. CRT is a cartridge format. I don't know what REU is, and then TAP is a tape format. And then the disk images are the like D64, G64, T64, D81. I'm not sure what all the differences are in those. The T ones is like a tape image that is like converted to a disk format, but it boots it like a disk. And I don't know what the G's and the D's D81 is specifically. You can look that up if you want details if you have them. But most of the stuff is D64. One stuff I'm going to show you anyways, D64, CRT, and TAP files. So let's just try and find one. Let's load it up and do the forward. However you've configured your MiSTer, whatever button you use to go forward, use that one. In the menu, there's forward, and then this is back, forward, back. So like that. Eventually, I'll show you how to install this little program that you can use to um, read the joystick inputs, and then I can display those on the screen, and you'll get to see those, and you'll see what buttons I'm pushing. But it's not that important, really. You can kind of figure it out, hopefully. All right, so here's some games. Let's try Pitfall II, and this is the CRT, which is the cartridge format. Now I put them in here a couple of things. These are in zip files, and the Commodore 64 core can read those. I think some of them maybe can't unzip files, so you can save a little space by zipping up the files. So I'll show you those, and then we'll go through some others. These are not zipped, but it can go either way. I just wanted to show you that either way works. So here's Pitfall 2. And the interesting thing is I can't get this to start by just the normal hitting of the buttons. So I got to go in and swap joysticks, which is the thing with the Commodore 64. Some games want you to put the controller into port 1. Some games want you to put the controller into port 2. So one of the big tip on that is to see if you can find the instructions that'll tell you which one. If you can find those online somewhere, then which one to do it. Normally, I think it's port 1, then you swap, it's port 2, something like that. So you do that, swap the joysticks, and then press up to start the game. All right, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Seems quiet to me, but could be my thing. Hopefully the recording isn't drowning me out. And then you can't control it. So you got to go back and swap the joysticks back. Now, I don't know if it's like you have to press the button on controller 2, or there's maybe up is mapped to something else. You have to press spacebar or something like that. I'm not sure. But you can look it up with the instructions. But it works and gets you into the game. So I'm gonna play this just a little bit. Classic Activision game. I had the 2600 version as a kid. Not doing it so well, am I? Huh? All right. So that's that. That's how you get that one. And it's an odd thing to how to load that up. So there are some peculiarities on some of these games and how to load them up. All right. So let's try Bruce Lee. That's a classic one. All right. Turn it down a little bit. This is the United States National Anthem written by Francis Scott Key. Not sure why that is loading up, but you know, that's what they put on it on the game. Start loading. I think this takes a minute or two, so I won't really have pauses because it won't take very long. I think it was like 2 minutes, maybe a minute or two, something like that. There's another game that takes like 5 minutes, so I might pause that one because I don't have a lot to talk about necessarily. Oh, I could mention this while this is loading, perhaps. A good place to go is on the MiSTer FPGA forum. There's a MiSTer Computer Cheat Sheet Fact that was posted by Anonymous. That's a good place to go for instructions on how it's a quick start guide for most of the computer systems that are available. So I recommend that post. Also, the instructions are in here. I'll show you that too. There we go. Almost there yet. Okay. So, oh yes. Also, you should have a keyboard for any of these computer systems because they normally have keyboard input. We're gonna hit F7 to start. All right, there's our punch. And then is it? Oh, up to jump, of course. And I did like a kick. Yeah, when you're moving, you do like a kick. Okay, cool. Ah, fall off there, you. Yeah, you gotta get these doo-doo-doo. I forgot about that. So this is one I played back in the day on my friend's Commodore 64. Jump. Let's see. Ah! Let's see if I can get up here. Oh, I can. Cool. Ugh. Oh, and I died. Oops. I just want to try and get that one a little Chinese lantern type thing there. Ah. Ow. Jump. But as you can see, this loaded quite easily. So I will get on to something else. I think that might have opened the door. I think it opens that little like sewer thing when you collect all of the little lantern things in the area. No, it didn't open the door though. Oh, maybe I go across top. It's the only place I can go because there's doors, those black bars that you can't get past. Oops, I didn't do it very well. Oh, that's because I did this and I need to jump, maybe? Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, more area. can't do that. And I can't get past there, so... Ah. Punch that ninja. Do the ninja punch. You fall down there, I go up here. It all works out. Ow. Kiba. Hi, Kiba. Punch. Punch-a-rooney. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can get past that. Alright. Yep, see, it opened up. And that's how you get past the first level. It's a pretty good game. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, let's find another thing. Alright, Spy Hunter. Let's load this one up. And then I'll show you the, when I get done, I will show you the, like the wiki page that has the instructions, that has some more details about the keyboard and such. Alright. Is this a, whoops, key or joy? J for joy. N for novice. Because, you know, easy mode. No, actually, oh, there it goes. We got 4 to go. There we go. This isn't exactly the Art of Noise version, but, you know, Peter gun. They wanted, I think, James Bond, but they couldn't afford the license, so they got Peter gun instead. My first experience of that song was from this game, the Nintendo version, the NES version. I have played the arcade version, so it's quite sound the same. Well, I can hear it anyway. See if I can. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's trying to help me out. Oh, it got me. I do. Oh, that's right. When you get the power is when it does it. You can go to the side and get the boat. I think the boat's in this one. You can blow up your own truck if you want to, but I don't know how good that is to do. There's different like seasons or something in this one, or am I thinking of a different game? Oh, bridge. What did it say? Bridge out. Go to the left or go to the right. Oh, if you went to the left. Oh, yeah, the bridge is out. It did say that, didn't it? So if you go to the left, you go into the boat. I mean, this is a really neat, you know, it's a pretty decent version of it, of the game. Ah, I did that thing. Some neat, there's, bridge out on left. Okay. No points. Oh, I killed a civilian. Oh well. Oh. So I have to go to the left, I guess. It's a neat game. I like it. Smack. Ha. Phew. Doop 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 doop. Bridge detour on left. I'll try that. I think there's a jump button or something. Not one of the buttons. Maybe it's a space bar. No? I don't know. There, now I'm on the boat. I did it. I'm on the boat. See, now the, it goes that way. So at least I got you some interesting stuff to look at. But it is quite easy to set up the Commodore 64 stuff. You just put the games in the folder once you've done your update all. You can organize them however you like in that folder. Now I'm back in the truck, in the car. Car truck. Car inside the truck. Oh, smack. Smackaroony. I think I had like oil or something, but I don't know how to use it. You probably had to hit a button. Anyway, that looks like that's game over. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? And then we've got UN Squadron. Okay, so we're going to put this in, and it's going to be about 5 minutes. So I'll probably pause here while it loads. Wait, I'll show you how to load it first. I put the tape in. It's oh, I should have detached the cartridge. Let's see if it starts up. Yes, by Hunter again. So let's reset and detach the cartridge. And then we do load for tape. Since it's a tape, we do load. Device not ready, not present, error. Okay, I've had this happen before. Let's do that. Load. Okay, all right, let's reset. Usually do load and it says press play on tape. No, it's not seeing that. That's odd. This did happen before, and I just reset it, and it seems fine. Don't know what I did, though. Oh, that's right. I had to change the system ROM to standard. That's on those on the instruction page. Now I have to reset. There. Now I press play on tape, which is just to load it up. It'll auto play. And this will take about 5 minutes to load up. So I'll pause for now. All right, I just want to show the start. It comes up, it says it found it, and then it loads again. And then it says it's going to come back and say ready, and then I type run, I think. If I have to do that, then I want to show you. Yeah, now it's ready, and then you do run, and now it's going to load up, and so you'll see all the weird stuff on the screen like that. And then after a little bit, the title screen will show up, and then I'll pause. Some more. I did pause a little bit already. But just for like 20 seconds maybe, if that. I think it only takes 30 seconds or so for the title screen to show up. And you don't need to sit through the whole thing, so. And this is how the Commodore thing comes up. I don't know if that's like an epilepsy problem or not. There's the title screen. So now I'm going to pause. It'll be about another 5 minutes, I think. And now press rewind side 2 and press play. So how to do that? You go in here and you load the tape and you load side 2 and it'll automatically pick up. See you in a bit. And we're back. It was about 5 minutes. Only faithful determined goes by too fast for medium reading. That's the way. Nick Simon from the USA. The other guy from Denmark. Denmark. Great. Escape all over here. Daredevil. Squadron of 1, right? So this comes up and you're like, oh, how do I get into it? Pressing the button, nothing's happening. Going back through this thing. Well, again, this is the, well, you know, you play the guess which joystick it is, right? Guess what joystick. Target is rocket launcher. I think there's a limit on either the shot or how long it lasts. I don't see a timer ticking down, so I think it's just, you only have so many shots. Oh, I didn't get that power up or whatever. So we'll try to fight it. This is where all the experts tell me how, you know, play the game, and then what I'm doing wrong. I mean, that's how you load it. It controls pretty good. It's not too bad. It takes a little getting used to. It's not too bad. It's not great. The sort of frame rate is not too good with the bullets, so they're kind of hard to see the bullets, especially the ones that you shoot. Which I guess isn't as important as the ones that are coming at you, which do seem reasonably visible, in my experience. Oh, boss. Yep. Ow. Tried to avoid it, but I couldn't. Dead. And game over. I have beaten that guy before. So that's that. I think I gotta show you how to do it. Okay. Let's see. I do have Super Mario Brothers 64. It's like homebrew game. It's easiest to reset anyway. I'll remount it just to make sure. And then for that, it's the classic load. And then you have the quotes, which is Shift 2 on the Commodore. And then star, which is Shift 8 like normal. And then quote. And then comma 8, comma 1. And that'll look for anything on the disk. I believe what the star means, I think. Now it's loading. These old disk drives were really slow. There was sort of a, I don't know if it was a bug, but it was a flaw in the way they were put together, and the speed over the data connection, the data port was slow. They did eventually correct that, I think, with some of the faster drives later, but the initial ones were really slow. It would take 5 minutes to load a game, not just by tape, but like by disk. It would take 5 minutes to load some games. And I remember you know, playing NES games and Super NES games and stuff like that, and they just load, instantly. Um, that was after, and then I would play a PlayStation game, and it would take 5 minutes to load, and I'm like, what are we back in the Commodore days? It was quite strange. So it's still loading. It's gonna take a little while. I remember this taking kind of a while to load. Couple minutes, maybe, minute or two, something like that. I don't think I'll pause though on this one. So you get to stare at this sort of boring screen, but that's okay. You can zip ahead if you want. You'll find it pretty easily. Do do do, searching, searching. We're still waiting for it to load. Wish I could show you some other stuff while we're waiting, but I'm not gonna do that now. I can't. I'll look it up though while we're waiting. While we're waiting. While we're waiting. Do 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 do. Ah, ready. Do 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 do. All right. So then you do run. There we go. No turbo. Play recommended. No turbo available. It's one standard. Test it setup. Show background artwork. Recommended version. European 50 frames per second. Okay. I don't know if this is the 50 frames per second version. I don't know how to do that. But I'm just gonna start the game. Do 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 do. Hey. So here's how you select, and you push down to go to 2, and then down again to go to 1. It's not like you press up to go to 1. It's a little weird. Music sounds fast, which means I may have it at 60 hertz. Let's see. No, it says PAL. It's good. It's fine enough. You know, the one-ups here, they thought of everything. Let's see if I can get down this pipe. Yeah, look at that. Whoever did this was amazing programming. I forgot who it was. It was that guy on the intro screen, I'm sure. Aw. I didn't get 100. This is pretty amazing, though. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I'll go through like row 4. I'll warp and go through row 4. There we go. And they really got it down. Just excellent. Can you imagine if you had this on the Commodore 64 back in the day? You know, I mean, I guess you'd have, we had the Guyana sisters, so, which is pretty good, but, wow, I'm just messing up. I did not mess up this bad last time I played, but, it's like I've never played Mario before. Maybe I won't get to level 4 this time. There, bigness. I got a big. If you look in the dictionary under big, you'll find a picture of a mushroom. That's big, right? This is starry, yeah. Oh, a little bit of slowdown here. Alright, back to the fire. And they really got this down. Whoever did this really knows the game. A little bit of slowdown, which is interesting. Didn't notice that before. It's more obvious when you have the music playing. I couldn't hear the music last time, so. A little something I learned is these bricks that you walk on here on the bottom are actually breakable bricks. I learned that recently, but they never show up like above where you can like bust them like this. Oh, there it is. I knew there was one there. Now let's see if we can go to the warping zone. Welcome to the warp zone. Yeah, I wonder if they get the minus world in here. You know, that's fake, not really real world. If you go in the wrong thing because there's an invalid value set for the world you go to. But you know. Oh, is there? Yeah, the NES did not slow down that much for this game, I think. Oh, I guess it's the next pipe? Oh, it's the next pipe. There you go. See if I can do it. I did it! Good for me! I got it recorded now. I may have it recorded from, like, you know, 40 years ago or whatever. 5,000. Making any fireworks? I didn't look at the time. No. I got fireworks last time I played on one of the levels. So it does the fireworks. If you know about the fireworks, then you know. I think I died here and like gave up. Yeah. Whoops. Ah! Oh, I remember how to get across this. Well, it's been like, I don't know how many years since I played. Oops. I'm not good at this anymore, am I? Yeah, I'll blame it on because it's Commodore 64. Nope. How did I do this? I can't remember how to do this jump. It's not that hard. See? It's not that hard. Ah! Oh, I didn't get my pig. Oh, no! And there's a thing up there, too, but I can't get it now. There. Another one here, so we gotta go. Ah! There we go, that's better. I think I did make it up here last time, actually, because I remember doing this. I think I do. I don't know. Bloop, 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 bloop. No. There, I can do it. Wow. Man, whoever programmed this did a great job. Whoops, that was weird. I didn't hit the button. At least I didn't think I did. Maybe I will go through the whole game. Nah, I only got one life left. Fuzzy! Whoa, that was cool. Oh, that's bad. There's one up down here. Oop, there it is. There we go. And is it this one we can go down? Or is it the next one? It's the next one. No, one after that, maybe. This one. Yep. It's been too long. It's very accurate, though. Oh, they do have the minus worlds in here. I'm not gonna get all that bonus coins and stuff. There's bonus coins in there you can get, but I'm not gonna do it. You should fall in, yeah. Yep. Star. There's a star right here. Whoops, right there. Ah, I fell. Ah, so close. There we go. Boink. Cause I got that one up. I don't know if it's still there. No. I think it's one of those that's not always there. So, like, now that I've died, it's not gonna be there. See if we can get an extra life, huh? I might want those extra coins now. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's this one more chance. Was it 8-3 that's like the hardest level, or 8-2? I can't remember. One pass. Come on. What? Alright. Well, I don't want to do that again. I'll just end it. That's good enough. So that shows you how to do everything on the Commodore 64 that I know of, right? And there's probably other stuff that you want to do that I don't know about. I am going to switch over and show you real quick the the page with the instructions for it. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So this is the main page on the MiSTer, right? for the GitHub MiSTer Devel site. You can look this up and find it, search for it. And the thing I want to show you is here's the README for it. C64 for the MiSTer, and it gives you some information about it. And these will give you different systems have different amounts of information. But it has this nice little drawing here, so it shows you the C64 keyboard and where all the keys are, and you know what they match to, because there's your insert delete. I think it's insert delete, and that's also insert and delete. Oh, okay. hit play. So I guess that's if you have your regular. So this would be like the backspace key on a regular keyboard, modern one. I don't know if that's the quote over it or not. I don't know. But yeah. So this gives you some of the key, extra stuff, so you know where the keys are that are Commodore keys and the special Commodore keys and things like that. There, like run stop as escape, I guess, is mapped to escape. It looks like, which I think that's where they are kind of on the system too. Yeah, the F keys aren't normally here. They're down. They're on the side here. So there you go. That's what it is. And then without the keyboard, there's other ways to using without keyboard. If your controller has more than 4 buttons, you can map a couple of buttons, mod 1 and mod 2. Oh. So, like, you can fancy setup stuff you can do with it. I just want to show you that because you can actually see the picture here. This also is on the MiSTer itself. So I'm going to flip back to that real quick and show you what that looks like. Okay, and we're back on the MiSTer again. I should have shown you this before we got out, but I didn't. So we're just going to do, let's do a reboot here. And I'll try to remember to do this for every system just to show you if you're interested in only that system and you want more information on it. If you go back and go to help, and each system you can look at the help on it, which is going to be that same thing that's on the wiki. So here's the README that's on the wiki, but it's sort of like text format only. So it gives you a link to the image for your keyboard mapping, which you can't really use directly on the MiSTer, but you can see this file. And if you loaded that file up, so you have the file. If you loaded that file up, copied it over or were browsing your MiSTer's file system from your computer, you should be able to click that link and then go to the image. Or you could just, you could go to the MiSTer page and print it out if you want or whatever. But it's the whole thing. It's all here. All the info. I think there was the mapping. Yeah. Yeah, there's the mapping. Doesn't display as nice, but it's there. And there's the end. And then you press back and then back again. And you get back here and it wigs out for some reason. I don't know. And that's it. So that's all I can think of to teach you about the Commodore 64 core on the MiSTer. There probably are other things you can learn if you are a big aficionado of the Commodore 64. You probably know of other things that it can do that maybe I'm not aware of that you'd be interested in. You can try looking those up, searching those up. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can post them in the comments, and I'll do my best to try and answer them. But I think that's it for now. I hope this was informative and helpful for you. Um, if you do like it, please give this a like and maybe subscribe for some more videos. Thank you.